Everybody, welcome back to Trades and Gains. You've got a massive week coming up and you're still trying to play the market like it's 2021. Come on now. This is a different set of rules, folks. We've got CPI, PPI, Musk beefing with Trump, Tesla tanking, then mooning, a $90 billion vibe shift in 48 hours. Wall Street is foaming at the mouth and retail still thinks GameStop earnings are alpha. This is Trades and Gains, and I'm about to break down the real weekly outlook. No fluff, no boomer talk, just vibes and volatility. Last week, where are we? That's the first thing. Where are we at right now? Well, the S&P 500 just crossed 6,000 and flirting with all-time highs. It's Tinder gold. In layman's terms, it was up 1.6%. The NASDAQ, we saw a 2.3% pop last week. Tech's back in its villain arc, though. Watch out, because we're going from Spider-Man to Venom, baby. Dow, it bounced over 1%. Don't worry, them boomers, your parents, they're eating good too. Now, why did this happen? Friday jobs report looked soft, but not collapse level soft. We added 139,000 jobs. Unemployment held at 4.2%, and the Fed probably took one Xanax instead of 3. But here's what they're not telling you. Revisions cut 95,000 jobs from the past months. Prime age employment dropped, and the real unemployment rate, it's technically up 4.244%. The translation, the surface is fine. Underneath, it's giving this is fine meme with the house on fire. Talk about our main event, our cutie with a booty. CPI hits Wednesday, folks. That's the main character this week. Big main character energy. Here's what Wall Street expects. We're expecting headline CPI up 2.5% year over year, which is up from 2.3%. Core CPI is looking to be up 2.9% year over year, which is up from 2.8%. And monthly core is expected to be up 0.3%. And guess what? That's not good. Yeah, inflation is cooling, but now it's reheating thanks to tariffs, auto prices, and seasonal bullshit. This means if CPI prints hot, rate cuts are delayed. If CPI prints cool, the market rips, soft landing hopium absolutely returns. Get out your needles and spoons. Either way, volatility event is incoming on Wednesday. About not the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but Trump versus Musk. Yes, it has the same type of drama in both of these shows. By the way, did not sign up for this season of America, whatever, so I'd like to cancel my subscription. The world's pettiest feud, Trump versus Elon. This man really said, terminate Elon's governmental subsidies, EVs that nobody wants. I took away his mandate and he went crazy. And the market immediately punished Tesla. Down 14% in one day, the largest market cap loss in Tesla history. The next day, though, it bounced back up 3.67%. Wall Street was, did we overreact or not? Or are we the problem? This feud isn't over. It's not drama. It's a new political risk factor. If Trump wins, Musk is cooked, hibachi style. And guess what? Traders are pricing that in daily now. Not, oh, we priced this in and that's the, no. This is a sliding scale, folks. A sliding scale. But if you're swinging Tesla this week, go ahead, put your strap on and strap in, or better yet, just hedge it. Because it's not going to end well for you. But we also have a Fed breakdown. The Fed meets June 18th. No one expects a cut, but expectations for when the cuts are on the line. Wage growth is sticky, inflation momentum isn't dead, and markets are still pricing in a September pivot. But Powell could talk tough if CPI runs hot. Pay close attention to the tone in Fed speak this week. Our weekly calendar, baby. Monday, we got New York Fed inflation expectations, April wholesale sales. Tuesday, small business sentiment, earnings from GameStop and Stitch Fix. Yes, there's somehow still a company. CPI day is on Wednesday, plus some real earnings. Chewy, Oracle, VSCO, VRA. Thursday, we got PPI. By the way, those numbers we're looking at PPI and core PPI coming in at 3.1% year over year as well. We also have jobless claims watching for more than 250K. In earnings, we have Adobe, Love, and Robinhood. Adobe, big read on the enterprise software demand, by the way, so watch out for that. Friday, we got my favorite report, the Michigan Consumer Sentiment, soft landing meter. The translation, Wednesday and Thursday equals fireworks, and Friday is just a straight up vibe check, man. Vibe checks all day. Remember the tariff drama, by the way? Because that was chaos. That was fun. Wall Street's learning to ignore the noise. Morgan Stanley showed that how VIX is moving inversely with the trade policy uncertainty index. Yes, that's a real thing, by the way. While tariffs are still scary, the panic's fading. The risk of recession is much lower, and corporate guidance might actually stabilize. But don't get it twisted. If Trump tweets tariff nonsense midweek, that's still a circuit breaker. Apple has its worldwide developer conference this week. Will we get more Vision Pro copium or actual AI headlines? Either way, Apple flow is hot and sentiment is building. GameStop reports Tuesday. Meme traders, your moment has arrived. Will earnings matter? No. Will Reddit go feral? Probably. Adobe, as we mentioned, reports Thursday. They better not say AI 47 times again, or the stock's going to fall just from exhaustion at that point. Now, here's how we're playing this. CPI is binary. We're hedging both directions with spreads. Watching SPY and QQQ gamma levels near 6,050 for SPX and 460 for QQQ. No YOLOs ahead of Wednesday. Using PPI plus jobless data as confirmation before taking size. And remember, trading is chess, not slots. This week is high IV plus high emotion. This is a trap zone for overconfident traders. You're feeling comfortable, get uncomfortable. But to bring it to a close, if you survived this preview, you're already 10 steps ahead of the pack. This market wants to rally, but it needs soft CPI, calm politics, and no new Musk meltdowns to do it. Stay nimble, cut the noise, watch the flow. And if you're long going into CPI without protection, that's not trading, that's emotional gambling. This was your TNG Weekly Outlook, served hot and unfiltered. Smash that sub if you want daily flow recaps. Drop a comment with your CPI predictions. Hot or not, hump or dump. And remember, in this market, vibes are temporary, but volatility is forever.